were key moments, and actually in retrospect they turned out to be key exhibitions in the evolution of the various styles of sculpture that were emerging in the mid-20th century, or the late 20th century. David had introduced me to a young museum director named Sam Green. Sam Green is a legend for those people who knew Sam Green. He was just a brilliant museum director and curator. So he became the director of the Institute of Contemporary Art in Philadelphia. And soon after he started his tenure there, he called me and he said, "Can you be in an exhibition with David Smith and John Chamberlain and Ann Truitt and Tony Caro?" I said, "Of course." You know, it was kind of a curatorial thing then to have the old masters and then bring in a wild card young artist. So I was the wild card young artist. And it was my first museum exhibition. It was absolutely thrilling. He gave me I gave him some models to consider. He picked one that was extremely ambitious. I had it made in a shipyard and completed it in my studio in Brooklyn. By then, I was in graduate school in Pratt, and I kept a studio in Red Hook, which was part of a sail factory or canvas factory. So this was my debut, and as I went there to install my exhibition, Andy Warhol was taking down his exhibition. So Andy saw that there were going to be some good parties, so he stayed. So we immediately bonded and became friends, and we went to all these parties. And on the last night that we were there, somebody came in and announced that New York was in total blackout. It was the Great New York Blackout. So Andy goes, "Oh, the aliens have landed, let's go." So we get in my car and we drive to Manhattan in the middle of the night and come over the George Washington Bridge, and there's not a light, there's nothing. It is, you know, to see New York completely dark is unbelievable, the city of lights. And Andy's sitting in the back seat and he goes, "Wow." Anyway, that was the start of a long friendship.